Hi there. There's Bruce.
There we go.
How are you guys today? It is a beautiful Monday. We had a nice relaxing weekend.
Yeah.
Really relaxing weekend.
We like watching tennis, so we watched the whole finals all weekend.
Yeah, if you're into tennis, the French Open final was spectacular. Bunny loved it. She just got some good mom and dad time. Rita said, I was just watching you prepare the chicken. Yes, I was making
Cell phone chicken.
Cell phone chicken. Yeah, that phone got a nice disinfecting last night. You know what else needs a good disinfecting is our indoor air.
Yes.
Why is that, Bruce?
Well, it's interesting. You know, in between, during commercials yesterday, I was struck by an article that said that Los Angeles already has had more smog alert days this year than any time in the past since 2017, when it was an extremely hot year. And I'm like, why is that? So I started looking up, like, what's contributing to smog, and it's heat waves. And it's not the heat itself, it's the heat warming up the VOCs that combine with the ozone and create smog. And we're right at the smog layer here. So we always see the striation. Right now, it's, to be honest with you, it's more haze than smog today because we have a little bit of a breeze. But I started thinking,
in LA, we have fog and smog,
Yeah.
and then we have beautiful clear. And I mean, for those of you who haven't grown up in an area where there was smog, when we were kids, we used to have smog alerts.
Yeah.
So I remember, because, you know, when we grew up, we had PE every day, which, damn it, I think all kids should have PE every day.
or at least some movement.
Exactly. So when there was a smog alert, it'd be like, oh my God, we don't have PE today. Smog alert. Oh my God, that's so awesome. We have smog alert. And then you'd stay inside. Think about the fact that the air quality is so bad that your children cannot exercise. Like, that's bad.
Yeah.
But, you know, listen, we've done a lot of things to clean up the air since the 70s, when that was a much bigger issue.
It seemed almost a daily. During the summer, it was always unhealthful air.
And you could see, like, this nasty kind of,
Dark layer.
yeah, it was like kind of a deep orange color. And
You actually couldn't see the mountains in the distance. And there's
Yes.
beautiful mountains that surround Los Angeles. A lot of
yes,
people don't know.
we do ship to P.O. boxes
Yeah.
in Washington. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So anyway, smog is something that, as someone from Los Angeles, we are well aware of. We're aware that it has gotten so much better. So when Bruce told me that we were starting to slip into that bad part again, I was like, once again, thank God we have Wellis Air that can help clean our indoor air. But I was actually surprised when you told me. I said to him, I was like, we're going to talk about smog today, but it's really just kind of an LA thing. Is that enough to talk about for the whole country?
Nope. Unfortunately, I do research.
You know we do research because we both wear glasses. We're very smart people. I have a little eye issue, so I can't wear my contacts. That's why I'm in my glasses today.
The research is a lot of times not fun to do because the research is always reinforcing things about how unhealthful the air is. And I thought that this was mostly a Los Angeles thing. And I'm looking at you, Houston. Yeah.
Carrie, Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
She said they have alerts and the kids can't go out.
Yep. Phoenix, Scottsdale. I mean, here are some of the cities that I was really surprised by. You would think Phoenix, Houston, Los Angeles, these are the top 20. San Diego, of course. Las Vegas, because Las Vegas now is dense. Dallas. Then it gets really interesting. New York and Newark, which...
That makes sense. I mean...
I guess I always thought that it was breezier,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't know.
on the East Coast. This one surprised me, and anyone living here actually knows about this, but Salt Lake City is number 13. Salt Lake City in the most beautiful mountains in
wow.
the country. Chicago, 15, and then 16 through 21, we have metros across Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Nevada.
Colorado? What?
Exactly. Oklahoma, Texas, and Utah, and Connecticut. And they all get an F grade for the smog, for the unhealthful air. And then up there is Louisville, Milwaukee, right on the lake. And then this one really surprised me in Idaho, but Boise City, Idaho.
You know what, guys? We have an air quality
Yeah.
problem. That is just the way it is. I mean, our temperatures are getting warmer, our air quality is suffering, and there is a way to at least help keep your indoor air safer, and that is Wellis Air.
You know, this was
I'm gonna clean
blue.
that.
Blue before we started, and then we opened the windows, and
Oh,
now
interesting.
now it's orange. Make sure you don't turn it off there.
Just a little.
She's a sensitive being.
Yeah.
So when you do the math, 38% of Americans live typically in unhealthful air areas. What are you going to do about that? You can't move, so you have to take matters into your own hands, and that's where Wellis Air comes through. You know, these are gases that come through. There's the particulate matter, but like today in Phoenix, the AQI, the air quality index, is 70. But we know the smog is high because a lot of that's gas, and AQI doesn't measure gas.
Oh, really? AQI only measures particles?
Only particles.
So, if you guys are new to Wellis Air, most of us are used to HEPA filters, and most air purifiers are HEPA filter based. So it is an actual filter that goes in the unit. As air goes through the filter, it traps particles. But the problem is, if you just have a HEPA filter, great at trapping particles, not great at trapping gases, because the gases go right through that filter. So Wellis Air is a totally disruptive and new technology. It does not have a filter, so there's no nasty filter to change. That's one good thing. This works with hydroxyls. Hydroxyls they work on a molecular level. So it releases the hydroxyls out into the air. They actually neutralize the gases that your HEPA filter is missing. So anything like VOCs, mold spores, mycotoxins, benzene, formaldehyde, pollution, odors, smoke from wildfires, all of those things that can slip through your HEPA filter are being neutralized on a molecular level by this amazing Wellis Air machine.
I see Carrie has a question. How many units for one large room? One large room, one unit will cover the room. If you know that you have any sort of like we live up in the hills and our front door is on the street. So a lot of construction in here, trucks go by, benzene is always seeping in. So in our large, great room, we have two, because the more hydroxyls you introduce into the environment, the indoor environment, the greater the efficacy. Like
Husker fan, the square footage per unit is 1,000 square feet. So for people who don't own the company, 1 unit for 1,000 square feet is totally appropriate and great. He gave us a second one because
I know a guy.
He's the more is better guy.
Yeah.
But the hydroxyls multiply, so they go out into your air and they multiply, and they actually neutralize. This is not trapping particles or trapping contaminants. It's actually, it gets rid of them on a molecular level the same way Mother Nature does outside.
You're starting to see, I say some of our competitors, but I don't think that a HEPA is our competitor. HEPA does one thing. HEPA is good.
HEPA's good.
Yeah. But we're starting to see some of these companies say, we also trap VOCs. Well, they do to a little bit. It's not very effective. What they're using are carbon filters. And carbon filters actually absorb. Carbon is an amazing substance that will absorb contaminants. Everyone's familiar with carbon filters and their water filters. But carbon actually, it hits a critical mass and it can't absorb anymore pretty quickly. And it's not as effective. It's waiting for something to be near it. Hydroxyls actually actively go out and seek out these contaminants.
You know who else has this amazing hydroxyl technology for their air purification in the home? No one. This is the only unit that is patented technology, hydroxyl technology for the home. The only way that you get these units is through professional remediation. For if you have a big flood in your office building, or if there is a fire and they need to come in and do major smoke damage, they use hydroxyl technology. But
you know how big they are?
Yeah, on a commercial. Oh wow.
They're this big. They're like a small refrigerator.
Yeah. So, and because the technology is slightly different for commercial remediation, you actually can't have people around for the commercial remediation. So this technology that is now in this slim, affordable unit that just has this tiny little cartridge in the back that you change every 90 days is the only one. That's why so many of you are jumping in and buying this. It's an easier way to keep your indoor air clean. It's a more affordable way. It's not messy. There's no nasty filter to change. You set it and you forget it for 90 days. When this light goes off here, it goes, oh, you need to change your cartridge. So you know what? I keep them in the refrigerator. I keep 4 of them in the refrigerator because they'll last for 18 months in the refrigerator. It's also the least expensive way to get it home. Buy them on subscription on multi-pack. Keep them in your fridge. When that light turns on, it takes me 30 seconds to swap it out. So it's not like some nasty thing that I avoid doing. And I know my indoor air is fresh and clean. This VOC meter here tells me right now, it's like, oh, you got something going on in your air.
working.
It's busy cleaning it right now. It's always busy cleaning, but this VOC meter, when it's blue, it'll say, okay, your air is now within a safe range. If it turns orange, you're 10% outside of that safe range. And if it turns red, then you have a bigger issue. But it's always working. Cindy said, we love our Wellis Air. Thank you for bringing this wonderful product to us. I'm in the Midwest and in our 50s, allergy.
See more. Oh, how do I do this? See, there we go.
Allergy season is rough, which makes sleeping miserable. What a difference with this in our house. Would you ever consider making a clean, easy to use humidifier? Oh, thank you for this suggestion.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're getting good results with that. We'll look into the humidifier. Heidi said, the scariest thing is whenever I put my dry shampoo, I spray it into my hair, my Wellis Air turns red, and you think there might be some toxins in dry shampoo. There are, but you got your blowout to last an extra day, Heidi. So, you know, we can't avoid all toxins in the home. We just can't. As much as we try to live a clean, healthy lifestyle, guys, we're bringing in toxins all the time.
So this allows us to coexist with it, at least.
Yes.
No, it's interesting with that, Heidi, you're talking about it's always going off every time you use your dry shampoo. I had one customer say, you know, your device it's always judging me. I said, what do you mean? And they happen to be in a state where marijuana is legal. And he said, every time I smoke marijuana, it turns red and it's judging me.
I'll smoke.
Yeah.
I had someone comment and said, well, I'm bad, I'm a smoker. And I was like, you know what?
There we go. Helping
Turned
Mother
blue.
Nature.
Look at that. If you are a smoker, you really need a Wellis Air in your home. First of all, I hope you can get the support you need to give up a habit that's not good for you. But again, no judgment. Even if you're smoking outside, when you come inside, you're covered in smoke.
Yeah.
You're bringing those toxins with you inside. So the Wellis Air is going to help you at least to get rid of those scraggler toxins that are coming in with you and help protect other people in your family who, I know, a lot of smokers don't realize how much they smoke. I had a family member who was a smoker, and she never smoked around me, but she would get in the car and I would be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. And she didn't think she smelled like smoke. She smelled like smoke. Always. Her hair smelled like smoke. Even it's like you're someone who like does mouthwash and mints. It still smells, it attaches to us. So anyway, the Wellis Air can really help. It really helps with odors. Odors in general.
Most odors are VOCs.
What's a VOC, Bruce?
VOC, volatile organic compound, which are basically chemicals.
Let's talk science, because we both have our glasses on today.
VOCs are naturally occurring, and then there's also plenty of man-made chemicals that are VOCs. And most odors, like 99% of odors, are VOC based. So what are those diffusers? That will often set off the VOC meter on a Wellis Air.
Organic essential oils will set off your Wellis Air unit. But look at this. It's like It's all clean and safe in here now. I love my Wellis Air unit. I am about to get my second one. So
Yay,
many. Do you know
Linda.
what a high percentage we have of people who get their second unit?
It's over 50%.
Customer satisfaction, guys. Get one for your main area first. Try it out. We know you're going to love it, and if you don't, you can return it. We have, is it a 60-day?
90 days.
90
We want to
day
give you a
return
full
policy.
cycle
Yeah.
to give it a try.
So try it out, and we really want you to get one in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Because that's where you're spending the most of you're sleeping in the bedroom, you're spending most of your life in your bedroom.
Do you know
which
that
is
you
surprising.
spend up to almost 3,000 hours in your bedroom per year?
Oh, look what Laura said. I used in my classroom
Yes.
and helped so I didn't get sick as often.
Ah.
Laura, we love that.
Yeah.
We got all those cute little kids coming in,
Yep.
and it is a lot of extra things that can pass through the air. So I'm glad that was your experience.
Nancy said it earlier. She wishes every classroom would have it. So do I.
Yes.
Do you know, kids, we learned this from Violet. Your livers aren't fully mature until between 12 and 14 years old. So all these kids are sucking up the same toxins that we're all bombarded with, but their bodies can't handle it as well. So
Yeah.
it'd be great to help them. And what does mold attack first?
The brain.
The brain.
Nancy said you're better off buying 3 as a bundle. It saves you money and you won't be disappointed. Thank you, Nancy.
Nancy's on it.
Yeah, the mold attacks the prefrontal cortex, and we're going to do a show dedicated on that topic. But again, today, listen, we're talking about smog. It's actually quite nice
Quite
today.
a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's quite pretty. Do we have a promo code for today?
We can do.
Should we do the nature one today?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Is it Nature 30?
Nature 30.
Nature 30.
Nature 30.
Nature 30.
30%
You can get
off.
30% off the units at wellisair.com. And if you want to learn more about it, again, as Nancy was saying, if you're buying in a bundle of 2 or 3, those bundles are already discounted, so you're going to get some of our best pricing there. Get yourself, the cheapest way to get your cartridges is to buy them on subscription in the multi-pack. They go down to like $13 and change per month each. So that is the best way to get this Wellis Air. Keep your indoor air safe and clean. And speaking of clean, should we tell them where we're going to be next week?
Yeah.
You guys, next week we're going on the road.
Yeah.
We're going to be on location with Wellis Air.
In beautiful
Kauai. Yes, we're going to be in Kauai next week. So we'll be doing all of our shows next week from Kauai. We're going to be in Honolulu Bay. Absolutely stunning. And Bruce has all of his tech things to make sure that we have Wi-Fi. He got like our own satellite. He got a Wi-Fi thing so that
Starlink. You guys know Starlink.
wherever we are, we're going to have Wi-Fi. So we're going to be coming to you from one of nature's most spectacular showcases in Honolulu Bay. So,
and quick note, I will be in Phoenix tomorrow and the next day. So Wednesday's show will be an hour earlier for me. For those of you who turn into the Bruce Unfiltered at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Why'd you change the time?
Because I'll be traveling right after that. I'll be returning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So that's our show for today. Nature 30, 30% off at wellisair.com. Get your indoor air blue. Get it clean and safe, and get one for the bedroom, get one for your main room, and then, you talk to all these ladies. They're like, I got one for my daughter because she's going to school, and I got one for my mom and her assisted living home, and I got one
nursery.
I got one for the classroom because we understand. So thanks for your support, guys. And we will be, well, you'll see Bruce, you'll see me tomorrow here at 11 a.m. I actually have a very big show tomorrow. So please tune in tomorrow to my show at 11 a.m. Pacific time. I'm sharing some big health news. and I want to sit and talk with you guys at Caroline's table. So thanks for joining us, guys. We'll
Thanks,
see
guys.
you tomorrow.
Yep, I'll
Bye.
see you Wednesday.